Happy Friday, Gems. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing great. As we um, get towards the end of the month of January for 2022, I like speaking about preparing the path. It's nothing like a brand new year to try to get things together, get things in order. Sometimes it doesn't matter to some, but then sometimes it does. And if you are one of those people where you like to take the beginning of the year to get yourself in order, then that's what you need to do. But Gems, today I want to talk to you about being intentional. I know you guys hear that word, you hear that phrase. It's everywhere, but it is a fact, Gems. We need to be intentional about our lifestyles. We need to be intentional about everything that we do. As soon as your eyes open and your feet hit that floor, you need to be intentional about everything that you're going to do in that day, how you're going to be productive, what you're going to get done. If it's your prayer life, you have to be intentional about that. If you know you need to be spending more time talking to the Lord, then that's what you need to do, and you need to be intentional about it. If it's your marriage and you know you need work on your marriage, you need to be intentional about that and stop waiting for somebody to give you something. You need to do it. Be the change that you want to see. You need to be intentional with your children. You need to be intentional with yourself, with your diet, with your exercise, self care. Every day we're getting older. We're not getting any younger and we're not going backwards. So be more intentional about taking care of yourself and what you need to do to take care of yourself. Be intentional about the relationships in your life today. There are going to be some relationships that are not meaningful that you may be all part of, or people in your life that are not giving that are not providing value to you. Be intentional about opening that door and letting them go. And be intentional about meeting good people, mentors, leaders, people that can help elevate you and take you to the next level. Be intentional about your time. Time is very valuable and we don't have it to waste. If you are supposed to be spending more time with your children, if you're supposed to be spending more time with your wife or your husband, be intentional about that, because you know what? Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. We don't know the day or time that God is going to call us home. He has only loaned each of us to each other for a small time. Be intentional about how you spend that time with one another. Being intentional is about being deliberate, doing something that's purposeful. It's an act of discipline, an act of obedience. So that's how we have to start living, Gems. It is very, very important. Um, I'm starting to get into the habit of truly writing down everything. I have so many journals and some of them are blank, and I have had them for so many years, gifts from many people. But journals are a beautiful thing to have. In the book of Habakkuk 2:2, it talks about writing the vision, making it plain. That is what we need to start doing, Gems. People have vision boards. Write it down. Write down the things that you know that you need to be intentional about in your life. The beauty of writing things down, sometimes you think about it, it's in your head, I'm going to do it. No, write it down and be intentional about writing it down. Writing it down helps you to stay in faith. It creates a solid foundation. It creates somewhere where you can go and you can read it. You can look at it. It brings about purpose. Writing the vision, it keeps you motivated. These motivational speeches and talks that we listen to people about, you just can't go listen one time and just walk out being motivated. No, you need motivation like you need bathing. It's recommended do it daily. You need to find something that motivates you so that you can keep going. So no matter where you are in life today, Gems, every step you take from this day forward is going to define you. So be intentional about making it good. Be intentional about being great, knowing what your value is, be intentional about what your dreams are, what your priorities are. All of that, it just makes for such a better life. It turns us into better people. We know that we have a purpose. It's nothing like having a purpose, and we all have one. We just have to be intentional about finding what it is. So I want you to get in alignment. I want you to take accountability, and I want you to begin to take those small steps forward. Some of us you may not be able to see your victory line, but it's there. Your victory line is there, and I just need you to be intentional about taking steps towards it. So Be intentional. That's what I'm talking about today. So, Gems, I hope that drop was happy for you. And not for nothing, I know I spend a very short time with you on Fridays, but these drops are about to turn into buckets. We're gonna start spending a little more time with you. I'm about to start doing something different. How about that? So just keep me in prayer. I look forward to spending more time with you guys. I do hope that you find these jewel drops inspirational and encouraging, because that is what they are here to do. I will continue to pray for you. I hope that you are praying for me as we walk this journey of life together. But all is well on my end. I pray that all is well on yours. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.